Guys, welcome back to A Real Dope Mom. Today we are going to clean the garden up and get it prepped for summer gardening. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Also leave a comment. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. So I'm just placing tomato cages in these last two clips. Here I am working on another bed. I'm pulling up the cilantro. I'm going to do a later video about herbs you should not plant directly into your garden and instead plant them in container gardens. In containers, because there are some herbs that are invasive and cilantro is one of them. Here's some Brussels sprouts that I brought 2 weeks ago. And I'm just peeling back the yellow leaves. It does have some new growth. I'm trying to show you that. I'm just going to place that where I dug a hole. Get some soil in there because I think I dug the hole too deep. I'm going to loosen up the roots a little bit. And remember to leave the soil below loose for the roots. It helps them expand and grow. I'm adding blood meal because blood meal is a great source for nitrogen. And it gives the plant a boost when it comes to producing their own food. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to dig a hole. I probably already dug the hole. Oh no. Yep, there I am, digging the hole. That little motion that I just did with the shovel in the hole was me loosening up the soil because, again, you want to keep the soil loose around the roots and firm around the stem. I'm adding the blood meal, again, for nitrogen and food production. I'm going to peel back the yellow leaves because we don't need them, and it's leaving yellow leaves on a plant. Listen, a lot of people always ask me, how do I get the plants to go back green? They don't go back green. Peel them off so the plant can send that energy to the healthier parts of the plant. All you're doing is stealing away from the healthy plants when you leave those yellow leaves. See, you want it firm around the stem and loose around the roots. Having it firm around the stem and just label it, it helps it stand up a little better. This is me planting more tomato cages. Planting more tomato cages, but placing more tomato cages. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm just going to place them. I planted a lot of tomatoes. This is me cutting up some cardboard boxes because what I am doing here is I am going to start planning out my pathways. Now today I focused on the inner parts of the pathways. I was going to do the outer parts, but our lawnmower gave out on us, so I couldn't cut the grass, so I could kind of plan the outside pathways. But I'm going to plan for the inside pathways. Now the way that I got my cardboard was when I was pregnant with a baby and I was buying all his furniture and stuff like that, I kept, and even outside of having a baby in previous years, I just keep cardboard and I store them because I know I'm going to use them in the summer. So I keep them in the basement and out of the way. And then I just, when it's time to garden, I cut them up and use them for my pathways. Now the good thing about using cardboard, because I've tried I don't know what it's called, the black weed blocker. The grass just grows right through it. Maybe not the weeds, but the grass grows right through it. I am so sick and tired of it. Like on that other side of me, like where I'm standing at, just a couple feet away from me in the back is an area where I use the weed blocker, and it is just ran over with grass. And I'm just like, I'm using cardboard. So I'm placing the cardboard where I want it to lay on the paths, mapping out where I'm going to lay the mulch. As you can see, my mom stole all of my mulch last year because I didn't garden last year because I was too pregnant and too tired. And she stole all of my mulch. So I stole all of her mulch. She has not noticed yet. I'm not going to say anything because she stole all of my mulch. I was going to do red mulch for the pathways last year, but she stole it. So I'm still in her brown mulch. She's a hoarder anyway. She was not gonna ever use this. Don't tell her she don't watch my YouTube videos. So I'm just gonna, this is a very tedious task. And this is the dirtiest I've ever been gardening. Because look, I've just been sitting on the ground, hands and knees, the entire day. I wasn't really tired because I was just so determined to get this done today. So I didn't feel the exhaustion until I got into the house and I sat down for that first time. And I think I took a nap for like 3 hours. So yeah, this is very tedious. And I am taking my time, and I'm just getting every inch of the cardboard as well as some of the sides to block off the edges of the cardboard so you don't notice that. And I know I'm gonna mulch the tomato bed just to help retain some of that moisture for the tomatoes, but I'm not sure about the other beds because I know once the lettuces are in the bed in the front of me, once they get to a certain size, they'll block off the light and the heat, and it'll stay cool under those leaves, and they will retain the moisture themselves. So I don't know if I want to mulch it. I didn't mulch it. Well, I've never mulched my lettuce plants, but it just looks good. But I don't think I'm going to. I just made my mind up. Good talk, guys. Good talk. So this is me just spreading it out. I'm telling y'all, this was such a tedious task, and it took one mulch bag for every section. And you'll occasionally see me like pick up some weeds and toss it. I really don't want my beds to get overgrown with weeds this year, so every time I'm out there I pick up weeds and just toss them. There were areas that just had, big old chunks of mulch. So I'm trying to redistribute it and make everything look even. And I'm throwing some in the back to get that cardboard in the back was just bothering me. So I had to hide it. Sorry for my big old mommy booty. Forgive me, I just had a baby, y'all. So remember that cilantro that I dug up? I had a pot with some mint that I had just planted, and it was just a lot of space left. I normally wouldn't put cilantro and mint together, but I just had a lot of space in this pot, and that cilantro needed to be retransplanted ASAP because it was dying. Like, it was just dying quickly. So because I had left it out in the heat all day and did nothing with it, so I just hurried up and planned I'm gonna throw some blood meal in there so I can get that food production and just give it a little boost. And I'm gonna take the cilantro and plant it. Remember, loose around the roots, firm around the stem. And that's the end of this video. There's really nothing else for it. That was my day of gardening. Yes, I still stay in the hood. And yes, you can garden in the hood too. So please remember to like, subscribe, and share. I am always going to upload affordable ways to garden because you don't have to be rich to garden. You really don't. So thank you guys. Please support. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys next time. Have a blessed day.